What is up, y'all? It's your girl Brand New, and I'm back in the building. This time I'm back for your Basketball Wives reunion recap. Let's get off into it. Okay, so let's first go with the looks, how they all looked. Y'all know Ev is my girl. I'm going to go with her first. Then I'm going to go with Shaunie, then Tammy. Then, damn, shit. Well, we know Jackie is fucking last. Jackie, take that shit off. Why you always wearing them synthetic ass wigs to the fucking reunion? What is up with that, Jackie? Who is next after Tammy? Let's do CC, Malaysia, OG. Damn, I forgot about Kristen. Kristen was just there to me. Something about her I don't really care for. Oh, she wants to fit in. That's what I really could care less about. That's what that is. Okay, so the Marc Lamont Hill guy, whatever his name is, I'm going to call him the host. He lets the ladies know somebody is missing. Jen is missing. She's not coming. You know, Malaysia calls bullshit. Like, why is she not coming? You know, we need to talk about our issues. Tammy chimed in, said what she said. And we need to resolve this situation. The shit is resolved. When y'all were, where the fuck was they, y'all? Amsterdam. Y'all was there. Y'all dogged that girl. You wanted nothing to do with her. She was a lying ass bitch. How do you expect for somebody to take all of that? And yes, Jennifer was wrong and she lied. Jennifer fucked up. She's a lying ass bitch. I saw it with my own two eyes. But at the same time, how much abuse do y'all think she's supposed to take? Like, you threw the damn table at the damn girl, Malaysia. Then the damn Marc Lamont Hill guy, he's making sure the damn table, making sure it's sturdy and it's heavy. You know, that way Malaysia's Hercules ass don't pick it up and try to throw it at nobody. But yeah, I was just baffled by that. Tammy said she didn't want shit to do with Jen. Shaunie said she was done. What else was she supposed to come back for? You guys let me know. I'm confused. Y'all don't want shit to do with that girl. And you know you don't. So let's not do that where we're so shocked that, you know, she's not coming. Jackie acts silly talking about that bothers me she's not here. I need to call her. That's Jackie being extra. You don't need to call her. She calls her. Of course, Jen don't pick up. Jackie get to doing the guilt trip of how Jen should be there. And, you know, we all need to resolve this and talk. No. It's done. It's a wrap. Because if y'all really wanted to resolve this, you would have went about doing it in a different way. She ain't gonna do shit but lie. Why the fuck would you want to keep talking to a liar? I gotta look at y'all sideways at that. Bitch, so they introduce us to all the rookies. OG, they start out with Kristen. Then you got OG. OG, you looked a fool asking that man how he felt about you. It was the way you did it. That didn't look good. Kristen, you looked a fool when your man was telling you he didn't want no kids right now. It looked like you was pressing it. A fool, a mess. Got introduced to CC. We saw where Evelyn and Jen construed that whole bullshit of her giving them happy endings and then asking her where she got her degree. Meanwhile, they just started the fucking rumor. So, a mess. Oh, but one of the fucking best episodes is when OG and Malaysia got into it. And they showed Malaysia talk about OG like a dog. And they showed fucking Evelyn saying her titties is messed up. It looks like her weed is running away from her head. I was weak. They talked about how Malaysia said, what did Malaysia say? OG said, bye, wig. And then Malaysia did that little giggle and was like, oh, please, your wig is already in the car where you need to be. I said, oh, Lord. So the host asked Shaunie, well, what do you feel about the new people? And Shaunie said she felt like Cece may have been overwhelmed, and she feels like OG has a strong personality that a lot of people didn't like at first. Of course they wasn't ready for OG's mouth. They felt because she looked a certain way, she shouldn't say anything. And that's really what that was. And then Kristen, she felt like Kristen, and I think Shaunie just liked Kristen because her man coached her son or whatever the fuck they got going. Because Kristen ain't likable all fucking like that. But Shaunie was like, yeah, she just fits right in and she's sassy. She's sassy, but she gets red. OG reads her mother. OG is the Kenya Moore of this show. I see it happening. So y'all better allow OG to be who she be. Tammy, y'all need OG because Tammy is done with the show. They get into Tammy was talking shit about OG and they supposed to be cool, and does OG feels like she's fake. She was like, no, Tammy was upfront with me, letting me know she had some things to say about me, but now, we're cool and I respect her more for coming at me like that. So that's all worked out. So they get off into OG's fashion choices. Malaysia says, she need to leave that side boob at home because she don't have the titties for it. And OG got on Malaysia's ass and was just like, listen, I can wear whatever the fuck I want to wear. You don't tell me what to do. And Malaysia was like, well, I was asked a question. I answered it. And it's just like, Malaysia, let the girl wear whatever she want to wear. Your titties and your body is not all natural. Malaysia used to be way smaller than that. So she didn't gain some weight, but she done had some work done too. So the host, he gets to Evelyn. Look, Evelyn. Shit. Let me get that right. Anyways, he talks to Evelyn about Kristen, saying her and Jen took to Kristen more, than anybody. Evelyn says she felt like Kristen was authentic and nice. So they get off into Jen really gravitating towards Kristen and what that was. Nobody was fucking with Jen. Nobody. She had pissed off everybody. And Kristen wanted to fit in from the get-go with Evelyn and Jen. She pretty much, her behavior displayed that. OG even brought it up and said she felt like Kristen utilized Jen because Jen was already in the in crowd and maybe that could help Kristen fit in more. And I totally agree. Kristen starts getting all into her feelings saying, well, no, that's not true. I'm trying to tell you that ain't true. You're interrupting me. And OG said, well, I'm going to speak my opinion. I was asked the question. She said, Kristen, the question was directed to OG. Could the real OG please stand up? I was cracking the fuck up. Y'all better bring OG back next season. Keep Kristen and Cece. They boring as fuck. Let's get some more people. And if we get about 2 more new girls, we should be good. OG stands up, honey. She's looking a mess. I don't think she should have wore what she had on. I don't know, honey. You and Jackie running another race. I like that color on her skin, but I just don't like the outfit. And the ladies are making faces and shit. Shaunie and Evelyn scrunching up their faces when OG stand up. It's like, girl, you don't look all that good. Sit down. I think if she would have wore a dress, it would have been better. OG has a really nice body, and I like her hair. So she could have worked that out in a different way. You know who Kristen remind me of? Tika Sumpter. Yeah, that's who she remind me of. Anyway, she starts telling OG, well, you could, learn a lot from people if you would let them teach you things. And Kristen and OG is looking at her like, bitch, you can't teach me shit. So they go back and forth, and it's finally brought up about OG's man not wanting her. Kristen called her out. She said, yeah, I got all the things that you want. You know, because OG brought it up. Yeah, you talking about you got a husband and you got a kid, and Kristen said all the things that you want, and it's pathetic. I gotta sit up there and look at you in a thong with your ass all out, trying to beg this man to be with you. And honey, OG, she got you, honey. She got you, baby. And you were shocked and didn't have nothing to say. Oh my God, no, OG did just tell Kristen, and your husband doesn't want you. He don't want a baby with you, and you're broke, and he don't want to have a baby with you. OG, you ain't shit, but that was funny as shit. Honey, they go back and forth, and why they said what they said. These bitches, I thought y'all got over y'all problems. So they get on Malaysia, and she, talks about how she lost her brother, and you know, she still has a fear of police officers, and she doesn't want her children to have the same fear. And they get off into that, and she's crying, and you know, and Malaysia said, well, it's 4 years later and I still feel. Malaysia, you're gonna always hurt over that, honey. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with, like, crying about it still. You're always going to be hurt, because that's a fucked up situation. What happened to your brother? And you ain't going to get over that. But it's okay. You can learn how to deal with it, you know, the best way you can. That's all you could do. So, you know, they talk about how she had the officer on there, and she's trying to bridge that gap between, you know, the officers and people that may be afraid of the officers. So, shout out to you, Malaysia. That's good.
Hey, Marc, there's a dynamic between.
I like how he talked to Evelyn. Evelyn mentioned how Jackie has changed, and she has to give it to her, because at that retreat, remember, they was trying to get Jackie to tell Shaunie about the rumor. Jackie said, you know, no, I don't want to be involved in this. I don't want to hurt you like that, Shaunie. And Evelyn saw that she wasn't trying to fit in and start shit and help them. And, you know, she completely stayed out of it. So she felt like she definitely has seen a change in Jackie. And that's a lot coming from Evelyn, because they have been through a lot with each other. Shout out to Evelyn for helping the people of Puerto Rico. I love to hear when people are giving back, so I love it. They get off into the Tammy and Evelyn feud that's been going on for a while. So they show Evelyn making fun of Tammy, doing her impression, and then you got Tammy saying to Jennifer, well, she was making a joke and a mockery of me, and you guys were laughing. Tammy, what about that comedy show that you did and Shaunie and Jennifer laughed? So are they only supposed to laugh when you make your jokes about people, but nobody can joke about you, though? That's a bully ass bitch. That's that same thing with Tammy when she be telling people, don't put your hands all in my face. Don't put your hands all in my face, and then she could have her hands all up in your face. Bitch, please. You are a double standard ass bitch, Tammy. So they get off into the problem with Evelyn and Tammy. Evelyn said the problem came when Tammy began, you know, getting in the middle of that shit between Jackie, Evelyn, and the daughter, basically. And she said Tammy said a lie at the reunion. She decided, you know, she didn't want to fuck with her no more. And then Tammy said, well, no, that's not true. And then Evelyn turned towards the host and said, well, I'm going to talk to you. I ain't even going to engage with her. And then everybody, you know, Shaunie looked and was rolling her eyes, you know, trying to figure out why. I believe Evelyn is supposed to be suing that publicist Danica, whatever, that Danica girl, y'all know she be hanging with Tammy, and she's probably giving all Evelyn's secrets up and shit. See, Jennifer is not the only one that's been backstabbing Evelyn. That damn Danica been doing it too. That was funny. She said, well, you might as well stay home like Jennifer. Shut up, Tammy, you ain't shit. He get to asking Shaunie how she feel about when Ev and Tammy go back and forth, and you know, Shaunie is just like, it's just a lot. It's too much. I'm in the middle. But Shaunie, shut the fuck up, because we all know you more so Evelyn's friend than you are Tammy. If Evelyn wasn't on the show, then she would show more of that favoritism towards Tammy than she did the other girls. See, it's gonna be different. It's gonna always be different when Evelyn is in the building. And Evelyn, no, Shaunie has said she feels like they both jab and hit below the belt, and then Evelyn says she don't hit below the belt. She just only comes for Tammy when Tammy comes for her. I feel like this. Yes, they both jab at each other, but I feel like most of the bad energy this season came from Tammy with that rumor and how she did it. Yes, Jen is a lying ass bitch, but I just wasn't never down for how Tammy did that. I wasn't. You know, you did that because Jennifer made a choice to be Evelyn's friend again, and you didn't know how to deal with that. And I agree that Jennifer should have stayed your friend too, because it did look suspicious all of a sudden you only talking to Evelyn. But she's closer to Evelyn, and Tammy, you know that. You know that. So you still, I felt like you did that out of spite because you like Jennifer. So you wanted to bring her down. You didn't want her and Evelyn to be cool. So bitch, you did that shit out of spite. I don't give a fuck. Malaysia says she could feel the tension and how thick it is. You know, everybody can feel it. They got to showing all these clips of how they was in Amsterdam. They was smoking, having a good time, and that damn CC saying the funky two-step. CC, that's a no-no, baby. That was funny when Malaysia was like, I told you not to say that. That was so cute. Okay, so we get into the CC and Kristen drama. So, basically, Kristen had printed out these text messages stating that CC knew that the happy endings was just a joke. But it doesn't even matter because it's an inappropriate joke. They should have never been talking about that woman. And I'm sick of fucking talking about it. CC, you sitting up here lying because they didn't caught you in a lie. You first said that Byron is the one that wanted you to tell Kristen and his son that you don't want to do dinners with them no more because he always has to pay. Then you say, well, he would have wanted you to tell them that. You just said that he's the one that put you up to it. Now, so you said that shit, and then you go say, well, he would eventually would have wanted me. No, girl, you can't backpedal like that. Come on, CC. Come on, you can't do that. So, the host asks CC, is she gonna see Kristen's kid? CC pretty much says she gotta wait on Byron. CC, you making excuses. You don't need him to see the fucking kids. You could see them on your own. You're just trying. She is just doing whatever her husband wants. That's what a lot of them Asian women do. They're super submissive, from what I've heard. And she just doing whatever he wants. So it ain't no questioning to her. She don't care how it makes other people feel. She just doing what her husband wants.